Namaste. Greetings, brothers and sisters. Welcome to another video by Magick Croix, brought to you by the Magical Elite Supply Shop. Today, on this day of abundance and prosperity, which is the day of Jupiter, the colors to wear is blue, as you can see. Blue, wear it as blue to align with the energies and also to work with those colored candles as well. And today is going to be a brief subject. I call this one "We the People and Our Ancestors." Now, the reason that I'm calling it this is because, and the reason I'm smiling is because I got a lot of thoughts going on in my head, and I just want to bring them out, bring them forth. Yesterday on Facebook, a friend of mine, Elizabeth Ruth, of Big Liz Conjurer, and the description will be on the in the description field. I'm sorry, her website will be listed there along with my website. But she's a practitioner, she's a voodoo sant, very knowledgeable sister. She posted a thread yesterday on Facebook that got a lot of discussion, and I wanted to address some things here. I said I wouldn't continue, but making these kind of videos, but sometimes I can't help myself. And if you were to read this thread, it's about our ancestors, and she says in a bold statement, and I say it's bold because in this day and age of you're not allowed to have an opinion, it was a so-called controversial subject, which isn't really, but she made a great point. She says she is not going to give her ancestral secrets to white people, basically. Shout out to Big Liz, Elizabeth Ruth. I participated in this discussion as well, but the most interesting thing that I saw is that there were a lot of Caucasians who came into the thread and they actually got it and said, yeah, I'm not going to, the ATRs, African Traditional Religion, is what that stands for. African Traditional Religion. Voodoo, Palo, Kimbanda, Lukini, Koyambe, Candomblé. I'm probably saying them wrong, but there's a lot of ancestral religions out there that that we are practicing, and her point was that she is not going to be sharing like voodoo secrets with white people. There were a few Caucasians, of course, that got butthurt about it. I'll address that in a second. But I addressed this personally last year when, remember the white Hugo and ego tripping video, and I said, I said something. I don't remember the entire video. It was an entire year ago, but basically I agreed with her. There's no place for Caucasians in the ATRs. Did he really just say that? Yes, I said it. There's no place for African traditional religions. Hoodoo, which people are making a bundle of money off of doing. Whether they're doing it as a fad, as is trendy, or as powerful, whatever. But, just a simple fact, the ATRs and hoodoo is not just about practicing magic and spirituality and ascension. It's also ancestor veneration. So you're telling me that there are these people who keep coming into African traditional religions are wanting to venerate our ancestors. See, it doesn't make any sense. And we are so dumbed down and been so afraid. We live in a society where you can't speak your mind without fear of being attacked. I have no such fear. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Because us melanated people, we need to hear the truth sometimes. We need to hear the truth all the time because we've been constantly lied to. We keep dishonoring our own ancestors by initiating Caucasians into our traditions. Bokor El Mera, he says the same thing. I agree with him also. You know, like I said, you know, when I addressed the boy last year on, because he blocked me from the website. He didn't like what I was saying, so he blocked me. And so I made a video addressing him directly and sent it to him. I'm like, you're not going to, no, you don't get to silence me just because you don't agree with what I'm saying. And he said that, you know, like I said again, he said that the Loa called to him. And I said that's bullshit. Some of the Loa don't even like Caucasians. It's a fact. Get over it. I don't care about your feelings. It's a fact. This is not my opinion. Okay? And I also addressed the thing with, okay, I've seen these people who so-called initiated into voodoo, right? They got their own websites, but they got European pictures up. So if you're really actually honoring the voodoo deities, why don't you depict them as they've always been depicted? Always. None of them have been European. None of them are European. They've never been depicted as European. Yet and still, you know, it's for everybody. No, the fuck it's not. It's not for everybody. Y'all keep telling that same old goddamn lie. And people, melanated people, keep believing it, that this is for everybody. No, it's not. Some things, we are actually the only people who are ashamed, who shamed. And it worked. I give it to them. We are shamed into thinking that it is some kind of sin to not keep our traditions to ourselves, to not keep our cultural heritage to ourselves. We the only people who are shamed into believing that bullshit. Y'all need to stop it. Like seriously. If you're going to really honor the Loa, show Papa Legba what he's supposed to look like. He's the old man at the crossroads. He's about my complexion, if not darker. Show Ogun, Shango, any of the, show Oshun. It was last year, maybe 2 years ago. There was this woman, she's a practitioner, and she had a picture of this, I might have said this story before. She had this picture of this Caucasian woman with this red hair and had the nerve to put it on her Facebook page and say, and I was like, me and this other woman was looking like, who is this? Oh, that's Erzuli Frida. Really? Nah, boo. You need to take that shit down. That is not Erzuli Frida. See, they're the only people who think it is okay for them to take everybody else's culture and heritage and tweak it and make it for themselves. Now, yeah, I'm probably going to lose a few subscribers about this. I don't really care, because if you were really honest and sincere with yourself, I've not said a lie yet. Not one lie has come out of my mouth. All I'm doing is speaking truth. Okay? It's called cultural appropriation and privilege. What kills me is that they think that we make up this privilege thing. They think that the things that are afforded to them, they have worked hard to get. When everything in position and power looks like them, and make sure their generations and their kids' generations and their generations are well off. This practice has continued until today. you know. And then some woman came on there, and like every response that I see is the same thing. It's like it's hardwired into their brain to say, you're being prejudiced, you're being racist. How is, all right, very simple terms, how is honoring our ancestors who look like us, who share the same bloodlines and DNA, and we say it shouldn't be anyone else, how is that being prejudiced? Dora pause. You see how ridiculous that sounds? Yet and still, there's some melanated people out here who actually believe that shit. That, oh, if we don't allow everybody into we are just being racist. When the entire world has been, a caste system has been created across the entire world, the entire earth. But we're being racist because we want to keep we want to keep our traditions alive and our cultural heritage alive. You mean to tell me that, like I said, the traditions actually are veneration of the ancestors also. It includes it. So you're telling me that in death, those enslaved ancestors also, they got to work for y'all too? They don't get no peace on the other side either? Y'all expect them to work for y'all there too? Like, seriously? Get over yourselves. Like, seriously. And if you are truly sincere, there are some sincere Caucasians out there who actually, you know, want the best for us and truly don't mean it. There are some out there. Those are not the ones that are actually asking for admission into the ATRs, though. Let's get it straight. And if you're working with the ATRs and you're not helping people who look like me, what the fuck are you doing? You're making money off of it. You think it's trendy, it's a fad, and there's some power there, so you think you're going to get it? No. Y'all just need to stop it. Like, seriously. I'm not finding this topic funny. It's just that the thread had got so many good responses to it. Like I said, her name is Elizabeth Ruth on Facebook. I'm going to put the link to her website in the description so you can contact her. You know, she's a good person, good witch, good voodoo saint. She has a lot of knowledge also. But yeah, this is just something that I wanted to address today. You know, people, you know, don't be shamed to be melanated. We've been shamed for over 400 years. Our traditions aren't for everybody. They need to get over themselves. This is a simple fact, not my opinion. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your week. This has been Magick Croix of the Magical Elite Supply Shop. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.